Good evening and many thanks for joining us. This is QTV Nightly News, which is also on Q Radio on 103.3 FM. With me, Ansmana Esonyase. First, here are the main news headlines. The National Human Rights Commission today briefed the press on the Commission's report on the state of human rights in the Gambia for 2024. The report also addressed government's response to the TRRC's recommendations. A new professional body known as the Epidemiological Society of the Gambia, EPISOGAM, has been officially launched. It marks a significant step in evidence-based disease control. And the West African Epidemiology Network on Drug Use this week launched its 5th regional report on illicit drug trafficking and the trends of drug use in West Africa. As the world observes World Food Day 2025, we hear about the Gambia's continuing efforts to reduce its dependence on food imports and achieve food self-sufficiency in food production. In international news, tension remains high in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala, after opposition candidate Issa Jerome Bakary claimed victory in the October 12 presidential election, which has triggered violent confrontations. Stay tuned as we bring more of these and other stories. The National Human Rights Commission today held a press briefing to share updates on the state of human rights in the Gambia for 2024. The report found no cases of extrajudicial killings by the state during the period under review. However, there are several killings perpetrated by private individuals. Alif Sisse tells us more.
The report covers the period between January and December 2024, highlighting both positive and negative developments. The stage of the implementation of the TRRC report highlights the achievements and challenges in the ongoing implementation process. Emmanuel Daniel Job, chairperson of the National Human Rights Commission, said the Commission has been working hard to protect the rights of all Gambians. Among its achievements, he said the Commission has earned an A status accreditation from the Global Alliance of National Human Rights Institutions, a mark of international recognition for its independence and effectiveness.
The National Human Rights Commission has been doing their work very independently, openly and in closed doors. We speak truth to authority, I will tell you. Whether it's issues relating to charges on journalists for things that they write, or the president suing them, we go straight to the authorities and we speak to them, telling them why we believe X, Y, and Z is not good for the country, for democracy, and that's why we are monitoring it. Are they always happy with what we say or do? No.
Basiruba, a senior legal officer at the National Human Rights Commission, noted that the report found no case of extrajudicial killing by the state during the year under review. However, there were several killings perpetrated by private individuals, including the murder of a female forex agent at Westfield. The report also cited incidents that posed threats to media freedom, as well as cases where protest permits were denied, leading to arrest of individuals who proceeded with protest.
There was no state-sanctioned killing as far as our research went on individuals in the Gambia. Therefore, we couldn't find any extrajudicial execution that was meted out by the state in that particular year. However, we found out that there was an unfortunate trend of a lot of killings perpetrated by private individuals against other members of the public. We are quoting these examples just to show and remind the state that the right to life goes beyond the prohibition of the state to kill individuals, but it expands to elements of the state obligation to protect life.
Abdou Mane, Senior Investigation Officer, who presented on the status of the implementation of the TRRC report, explained the assessment outcomes, noting delays and slow pace of implementation of the recommendations. Mane also highlighted the lack of regular government updates on progress.
There needs to be budget allocated in the national budgets of these respective institutions to ensure that there is that ownership in terms of to ensure the implementation of the recommendations So that is the best way of showing ownership, and we observe that needs to. And also to train the implementing institutions.
Officials reaffirmed their commitment to continue working with the government, civil society, and partners to ensure that human rights are respected and upheld in the country. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliou Cisse.
Now, under the theme Advancing Public Health in the Gambia through Epidemiological Practice, a new professional body known as the Epidemiological Society of the Gambia, EPISOGAM, has been officially launched. Jacqueline Colley tells us more.
The formation of this society marks a significant milestone in the country's efforts to strengthen its public health system and promote evidence-based decision-making in disease prevention and control. Epidemiology is the study of how diseases and health conditions are distributed in populations, the factors that influence these patterns, and the application to this knowledge to control and prevent health problems. As the Gambia continues to face emerging and re-emerging diseases and health challenges, the society aims to build capacity among public health practitioners. Here is Mary Gray Johnson representing Dr. Aman, the president of the African Epidemiology Association.
We believe the Epidemiological Society, the Gambia, will not only thrive locally, but also serve as a model of excellence across Africa. African Epidemiological Association looks forward to deep collaborations with the EPISOGAM on research, training, and regional surveillance.
The newly formed society aims to unite professionals under one umbrella to ensure that reliable data guide health strategies and that responses to outbreaks are timely, effective, and sustainable. In his keynote address, Professor Dr. Gabriel Olabeyi Ogun emphasized the importance of EPISOGAM, recalling the 2022 acute kidney injury breakthrough and noting that a body like this would have ensured better coordination as efforts were then scattered.
All of us were here in 2022, and we remember the unfortunate cases of AKI where up to 80 children, our children in this country, died. And we work together as a country to stem that trend. And a society like this may have and will have helped us better. Maybe if we had this society then, we would have had that number of casualties. Because what we had then was that everybody was working in different directions. There was no coordination.
The WHO country representative, Dr. Bakiata Nathan Subuga, emphasized the important role EPISOGAM can play in improving surveillance systems, research, and epidemiological analysis.
I believe that by creating EPISOGAM, we gain the following. 1, a dedicated platform for epidemiologists to coordinate, share data, build capacity, mentor new professionals, and support policy with evidence. We all know what is going on in some country I will not name, where evidence-based policies are being thrown away and certain interesting practices are driving policy. That will not be the case in Gambia as long as EPISOGAM plays its role.
EPISOGAM later conducted elections for executive members to oversee its affairs, and Bakalilu Kijera was elected unopposed to serve as president for the next 3 years.
We will work as a team. The team is very strong. I believe we can move mountain. We are very much optimistic. Just to tell you that our next step, we will make sure that we register this association at the AG campus. We also try to create an account so that members can try to pay their annual fees, and also we will try to facilitate the payment to the International Epidemiological Association so that this association will be registered.
The society aims to build capacity among public health practitioners, improve surveillance systems, and support government policies through scientific research and epidemiological analysis. Jacqueline Colley for QTV News.
Now, the West African Epidemiology Network on Drug Use, WENDU, on Tuesday launched the 5th regional report on illicit drug trafficking and the trends of drug use in West Africa. As we hear in this report, the 2024 report revealed that cocaine remains the second most seized drug in West Africa. The 116-page WENDU 2024 report provides a comprehensive data analysis of illicit drug trafficking and the trends of drug use in the West African sub-region. Along with empirical data, the report also contains a policy brief that aims to inform strategic action towards combating drug use and trafficking in ECOWAS member states. Among the many alarming details, the report also revealed a noticeable increase in drug seizures, notably for cannabis derivatives such as kush, hashish, skunk, resin and crack, with a recorded 248 kilograms, and tramadol and other pharmaceutical opioids exceeding 6 tons in solid form, amounting for over 5 million tablets across West Africa last year. As host of this year's Wendu Report launch, Director General of the Drug Law Enforcement Agency of the Gambia, Demba Cisse, said the findings of the Wendu reports are crucial in giving comprehensive analysis of the drug situation in our sub-region, calling on all member states to strengthen efforts against drug use and trafficking.
As we launch this report, let us start to make it our shared blueprint for the application of evidence-based knowledge and for prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation of young people with a range of aftercare services.
While she acknowledged gaps in instituting a strategic regional response to illicit drug use and trafficking and the need to reinforce ongoing efforts, ECOWAS Commission Director of Humanitarian and Social Affairs, Dr. Sintiki Tafa Ogbe, said the regional bloc's investment of $1.4 million in direct support to member states, especially in capacity building and establishment of treatment centers, shows a strong commitment to tackling drug use and trafficking in the region.
The Wendu reports have over the years informed our policy and our programming. So when we put in an activity in the budget and they ask us to justify it, it's easy when we have this West African data.
Meanwhile, Abraham K. Mendy, DPS Ministry of Interior, and Dr. Mamadou T. Nyasi, Director of Health Services, on behalf of government, thanked Wendu for choosing to launch the 2024 report in the Gambia. They also commended the regional bloc for supporting the construction of a treatment center in the country, which is near completion, and joined other speakers in advocating for more support and action. The Wendu 2024 report also revealed great strides in the fight against drugs in the region, particularly in the Gambia, where 620 vaping units were intercepted by D-League officials. Meanwhile, across the region, 3,849 arrests were recorded last year, with men accounting for 93%, women at 6%, and minors at 0.2%. And Nigeria is set to account for nearly 69% of all official drug-related arrests in 2024. Ansmane Sonyasi for KTV News.
Was a report there on the Wendu 2024 report will lead us to the commercial break, but when we return, we have national and international news stories. So stay tuned.
What is food?
Food is life.
Food is memory, roots, land,
and the knowledge of our ancestors.
The wisdom passed down with every harvest.
Food is innovation.
Food is caring.
It's connections. It's culture.
It's the way we nurture each other.
Food is a right,
not a privilege.
Everyone deserves safe, nutritious food.
Food is our future on the plate.
80 years ago, the world set out to end hunger and malnutrition.
80 years ago, the world made a promise to grow, share, feed communities, and live better through food.
But today, hunger persists in spite of the best efforts of farmers,
women and men, youth,
indigenous peoples,
who work with courage and care.
This World Food Day, let's walk forward.
Hand in hand.
Honoring traditions.
Cultivating new ideas.
Engaging in innovation.
Feeding communities.
Transforming how we grow.
Nurturing and harvesting a better future.
To leave no one behind.
Every action, big or small, brings us closer to a better life.
We each have a role to play.
When we join together across borders, cultures, and generations,
we are part of the solution.
The future of food
belongs to all of us.
Hand in hand for better foods
and a better future
for everyone.
Browse Bitus. QCell brings you a promo like never before. Get unlimited internet for just $25 Cs. Yes! Recharge $25 and enjoy the convenience of free internet from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. every day with our Browse with Us promo. With this amazing offer, you can browse, stream, and download all your favorite movies for free. So why wait? Recharge $25 today and enjoy free internet only with QCell between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. For more information, call customer care on 111. QCell, Senior Bus, we innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. You're watching QTV Nightly News coming to you from our studios on Caraba Avenue. Now, as the world observes World Food Day 2025, the Gambia continues its efforts to reduce dependence on food imports and achieve self-sufficiency in food production. Jacqueline Colley reports.
Agriculture is the backbone of the Gambia's economy, employing nearly 70% of the population and contributing about 25% to the national GDP. Despite this, local production currently meets only about half of the country's total food demand, leaving the Gambia heavily reliant on imports to feed its growing population. To address this challenge, the government has embarked on several strategic initiatives, including the Agricultural Transformation Program 2020-2030, and the Resilience of Organizations for Transformative Smallholder Agriculture Project, ROOT project. These programs focus on improving irrigation systems, expanding farmlands, boosting crop yields, promoting climate-resilient farming practices, and encouraging youth participation in agriculture. Through these efforts, the Gambia aims to strengthen local food systems, enhance value chains, and reduce its vulnerability to global supply shocks. Kyu Dongju, the Director General of FAO, in a speech on the occasion explained how the FAO has long supported countries with knowledge and tools to protect livelihoods, but today's challenges, climate change, conflict, and inequality threaten the global food system.
In 2024, 673 million people worldwide were hungry. Conflict can erase the years of development. Drought or floods can push entire regions back into food insecurity. Rising prices means millions of families can no longer afford to eat.
This message resonates in the theme of this year's commemoration of World Food Day, which is hand in hand for better foods and a better future. As the Food and Agriculture Organization celebrates its 80th anniversary this year, it has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting countries like the Gambia in building sustainable and food-secure futures. Working hand in hand with governments, communities, and development partners to continue to play a key role in ensuring that everyone has access to safe, nutritious, and affordable food.
FAO's aspiration of the four betters, better production, better nutrition, a better environment, and a better life are the compass for the decades ahead to ensure no one is left behind. Better production means giving farmers the tools and knowledge to produce more with less. Better nutrition ensures that what is produced nourishing people and reducing the malnutrition in all forms.
Director General Kyu Dong-gu concluded by reminding the globe that a food-secure future will not be given to us but should be built by us through choices the world makes and the partnerships it forges.
This year's World Food Day theme, Hand in Hand for Better Foods and a Better Future, is both a call to action and a validation of our shared commitment.
Jacqueline Colley reporting for QTV News.
Now, as part of strengthening media skills and international cooperation, Beijing is this week hosting journalists, lawyers, policy experts, and film producers from developing and least developed countries for a landmark 2-week seminar. Julian Jai is among the participants, and she reports from Beijing, China.
Organized by China Broadcasting International Economic and Technical Cooperation Company Limited, CBIC, and sponsored by China's Ministry of Commerce, the two seminars aim to build stronger global partnerships through media and communication. At the opening ceremony, Xiang Jiehui, Chairman and General Manager of CBIC, highlighted the seminar's strategic importance. He emphasized three core goals: experience sharing, capacity building, and fostering international partnerships.
Through this seminar, we hope participants will not only enhance their professional knowledge, but also form meaningful partnership. Let us take this as a new starting point to join hands, expand our thinking, and contribute to the progress and prosperity of media industries across nations.
Zhuo Jihong, the Director General of the International Cooperation Department of the National Radio and Television Administration, NRTA, underscored media's vital role as a bridge for cultural exchange and people-to-people connections. She praised the Belt and Road Initiative as a platform that has, over the years, connected countries through culture, trade, and technology. Among the participants are Fatoubi Kamara, a sports journalist from the Gambia, Noha Adel, an associate professor of communication and advertising at the Egyptian Chinese University, and Abdul Rahman Baban Saiba Adam from the African Institute for Strategic Governance and Policy Research in Nigeria, all of whom shared their experiences in China so far and their expectations for the seminar.
One thing I am so impressed about them is their artistic, innovation that they have. And I came to realize that it is not just a mere picture, it is a reality because I've seen it.
I'm hoping to get any kind of cooperation with different radio and television broadcasting here and with any radio and television broadcasting in Egypt.
I think to my work, it will add value in having the ideation to develop policies on media, corporations, and media designs.
The seminars will feature workshops on policy, content production, technology, AI, and media innovation, equipping participants with the latest tools and strategies. As the Belt and Road Initiative continues to deepen cooperation among nations, this seminar stands as a testament to China's commitment to mutual development, shared learning, and a more connected global media community. Reporting for QTV News from Beijing, China, I am Juldengai.
Now, one of West Africa's leading human resource management firms, Rakes HR Africa, which already has a strong presence in Ghana, is taking a bold step toward continental expansion by opening its newest branch in the Gambia. Aissatou Bari has the details.
From recruitment and payroll management to training, outsourcing, and HR consultancy, Rakes HR Africa has become a trusted partner for businesses seeking efficient people management solutions. Established in 1999, Rakes HR Africa, which is a subsidiary of Rakes Company Limited, has built a solid reputation in Ghana for its innovative and reliable human resource services. Now, Rakes HR is extending its footprint beyond Ghana's borders, with other branches in Zambia, with plans to launch in Sierra Leone and Liberia. The latest expansion into the Gambia and the other planned expansions signals the firm's commitment to building a truly Pan-African HR network that connects talent with opportunity across the continent. Robert Sam, the CEO of Rakes HR Gambia, gave a brief history of Rakes HR Africa and some of the services the Gambia office will offer.
Rakes has its humble beginnings about 20 plus, almost 25 years ago. We started off as an HR management training company. We're providing all sorts of customized training for a lot of corporate institutions in Ghana. And then we moved into a lot of talent acquisition, headhunting, poaching, etc. for corporate institutions in Ghana. Gambia office would be offering mainly outsourcing for the banks and the telcos. And of course, any of the big companies that would wish us to provide them with those services. These services mainly would ensure that we streamline, select, and screen a lot of graduate applicants, ensuring that we verify their, their credentials, ensuring that we've gone through some level of aptitude tests with them, and making sure that they have the standard where we need for the banks.
Angel Salima Akanchalabe, the RAKES HR Gambia country manager, highlighted some of the challenges faced and overcome while setting up the RAKES HR Gambia office.
Language barrier and then transportation, when you are new in an area or a country. And we were able to overcome these by at least getting involving the locals in our daily operations, and at least we are getting used to the system now.
RAKES HR Africa's expansion strategy focuses on combining local expertise with international best practice, such as professional employment organizations, employer of records, payroll services, and HR consultancy services to ensure that African businesses access the same quality of HR support as their global counterparts. With its steady expansion across the continent, RAKES HR Africa is positioning itself as a frontrunner in transforming human resource management in Africa. As new branches open and partnerships form, the company's vision of an integrated African HR ecosystem is steadily becoming a reality, one country at a time. Aisa Tubari, QTV News.
Now on to international news. Tensions remain high in Cameroon's economic capital Douala after opposition candidate Issa Chiroma Bakari claimed victory in the country's October 12 presidential election. This has triggered violent confrontations between protesters and security forces. Our Bob has more.
Police and protesters clashed in Cameroon's largest city, Douala, after opposition candidate Issa Chiroma Bakari declared himself the winner of the October 12 presidential election. Tear gas filled the streets as security forces tried to break up angry crowds, leaving the city tense and uneasy. The city council has issued a notice banning all public demonstrations until after the swearing-in of a president. Official results are yet to be released by the Electoral Commission and the Constitutional Court, which say the outcome will be announced by October 26th. But Chiroma took to Facebook to proclaim victory, saying, "Our victory is clear, it must be respected." Many analysts had expected another win for President Paul Biya, who at 92 years old is Africa's and the world's largest leader and has ruled Cameroon since 1982. His decades in power have been marked by corruption and conflict, especially in the country's Anglophone regions. Chiroma, once a minister under Biya, broke away from the government last year to run for president. His campaign drew big crowds and support from several opposition parties hoping for change after more than 40 years of Biya's rule. Chiroma has gone so far as to say he will not appeal to the Constitutional Court if he is not declared the winner, leading many to fear the worst. For QTV News, I am Awabo.
And I'm afraid this is where we draw the curtains on this bulletin, but do join us at 10 p.m. for another bulletin. Until then, on behalf of the entire production team, thanks for watching.